And so in this video I'm going to show you how to make a thumbnail just like 24K John. So here is my composition 1920 by 1080, and all I have to do is just drag my images into my comp. So this is my first image, so this is my first image, and this is also my second image. You have to extract the characters from the background, and this you can use the Goodbye green screen plugin, or you can use your roto brush, or you can use the pen tool. So in this video I'm going to use my pen tool, so let me make a quick selection. So we are done with our selection. So all you have to do is just go into your marks and make sure you just add some little feathering to this. So let me add some little feathering, then pre-compose this, and now let's activate our background. So turn on the background, pre-compose the background, and now all you have to do is now go to the background and position this. So I'm going to position this guys here, and I'm going to scale this. Then I'll just grab my pen tool and I'm going to make a mask. So just make some masks like this, and now I'm going to your marks options and just make sure you add some feathering to this. So we'll have something like this, and we're going to move it just like this, and let's grab our second image. So this is our second image, and place it just below our subject. And now all we have to do is just scale this down and also position it to this side here, and also grab your pen tool and just create a quick mask. And make sure you embed this. So we have something like this now. So now all we have to do is just pre-compose both background. So I like everything. You can add, let's add some little feathering to this. So add some little feathering, and now all we have to do is just pre-compose. So pre-compose, and we're going to call it background. So let me change the color. So here's the background here, and all we have to do now is let's add lens distortion. And now go to your layer again, add hue and saturation, and let's bring the saturation down just a bit. Then also add Gaussian blur to this. So now all we have to do again, just pre-compose it again, and now we're going to add a glitchify. Make sure you bring down the glitch. You can also add your CC to this, so just apply your own CC to the background. So this is my CC, and I just apply it to the background. So you can go ahead and increase the glitchify amount. So let's go for something like 40. So we have something like this, and now all we have to do now is just add our text. So we have our text like this, and now duplicate this, Ctrl D. So let me move the outer here, and now convert this to 3D. So go to the Morgan, you convert it to 3D. So go to your transform and just go to rotate. So with this, all we have to do is now change the color. So go for any color you desire. So I'll go for color like this. So let's go for red. And now let's add a stroke. So right click, go to layer style and go to stroke. And we're going to add a white stroke. So go to dive into your stroke and change the color to white. And you can also expand the size of the stroke. So you can go for something like this. So you can change it either the inside or so something like this, and you just bring it down just a bit. So we have something like this, and now all we have to do is just add bevel and balls. So bevel alpha to this. You can increase the thickness and add a drop shadow. Increase the shadow opacity and increase the softness just a bit. And now I'm going to do the same for the outer. Create another text, and with this, let's change the color to this and move it on top, and we'll just give it a name, Red Dead Redemption 2. So make sure you center the angle point, and let's bring it down here and go to scale and scale this down, and let's add some shape. So select your shape tool and let's make some shape like this, and make sure you duplicate the same thing, Control D, and let's move it to the other side. So we have something like this, and now go to your red head, and now let's do the same thing. Change the color to red and go to layer style and go to stroke and dive into your stroke, change the color to white, and now go to your position and make sure it's inside, and you can just add up your touches to this. So all I have to do is just select all of these, 1 2 3, pre-compose, add bevel alpha, and add your drop shadow. So drop shadow, so duplicate the drop shadow, Control D, duplicate this, and now we can also pre-compose it again. So pre-compose, and now add deep glow. So I'll go for the deep glow 2 and just go to your exposure and just bring it down. So I'll go for something like this, and we're going to give this. So copy this and add it to the remaining text. So Control V, paste it to this, and add it to this too. Control V. So at the end, this is what we have, and now all we have to do is now add our blood images. So I have some free blood images here, so I'm going to drag it just below our character here. So all we have to do now is just let me change the color, and now add a malt to this, or malt, and a malt will just remove the black from the any color. So if you have the malt, you just add it to this, and it's going to remove. You don't have to just change the blending mode to screen. So if imagine I don't add the malt, so if I don't add the malt, all I have to do is just go to toggle switches and mode and just change my blending mode to screen. So this is what we'll have. You can use this, or you can add the malt So if you add your mod to is the same thing. So all depends on you. So you can go for the screen, or if you turn off the screen, you can just go for a mod. Or mod will just remove the black, so that we can pre-compose this. And now you can add bevel alpha to this. Control D, and now move this one to this side. So we'll go for something like this. All we have to do is now go to our main our characters here, and go into the comp and pre-compose this, and now add your adjustment layer and add your CC to this. And with the help of opacity, go to your opacity, hit T for opacity, and just bring the opacity down just a bit. So I'll go for something like this, like 36, or let me increase it just a bit, like 40, 42. And now let's go to our main comp. We have this nice looking. So all you have to do is just add a curves to this, and now just give some contrast to this. So we have something like this. You can also create a new adjustment layer, and now add a glitchify to this, and now just play with the glitchify amount. So with this, now just select your adjustment layer, select your mask, and just make a mask like this. So just make an adjustment layer like this, and just embed this, and go to the feathering. So go to your mask and make sure you add some feather to this. So at the end, this is what we have. There's more you can add to this, so you can highlight everything, and you can pre-compose this, and just add a lens distortion, or let's add prism to this. So go to prism, and you can add the BCC prism plus to this, just to spice up. So we have something like this, and you can add this to this, so that to spice up the thumbnail. So guys, basically this is how to do it, and there's more to this. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you. So I'm going to leave the project file for this thumbnail on my PAYHIP. So guys, you can download it and just go through it. I'll leave all the images in the file. So if you open it and you're getting mixing files or an error or mixing images, I'll leave all these images in the project file, so that you guys can just go through it and know how to create your own. So basically this is how to do this. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video.